begin their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. Buying time to his left. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Bridgewater. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
35-yard line.
Bridgewater again. His throw incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Bridgewater again. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll look downfield for Hunt. And got his man complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 30 yards there.
First down, Green Bay.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Sendejo. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
At the 42-yard line.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Packers' 43-yard line.
2nd and 11. To throw is Bridgewater. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Bridgewater. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it's 17-7.
Makes the score 17.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
57's the mark. Watch 57. Straight back, straight back. 57's the mark. 57's the mark. Watch your slap. Watch your slap.
He'll look downfield for Humphreys. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Sendejo. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes. but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Mark 50, Mark 50, Mark 50. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Watch the run. Check 26, check 26. Fire down, fire down.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. It's caught, Shepard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
46-yard line.
We own it. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Watch the pass.
Bridgewater on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
You can't block me. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Delta. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here, come get some. He don't want it. Hey, alert. Mike's 50.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And his kick is right through.
The score, Packers 31, Eagles 7.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Check 52.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
25, Duke Johnson, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now fourth down.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out pick.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott. That'll bring up second down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Packer first down.
On play action, they'll throw. Out to the right to Humphreys. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he gets it down to the 32. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
57, Mike, 57.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Fitzgerald. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
34-yard line.
On 2nd and 1, Bridgewater looking downfield for Jones. And my goodness, another interception. It's the former Eagle, Malcolm Jenkins. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
Packers.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
9 brings up second and 1.
Y'all playing the wrong football. 57.
Second and 1. Off to Geis on the screen. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
57.
That's complete. Middle of the field to Humphreys. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Watch the run. 57. Mike, 57. Watch twist. 57's Mike. Mike, 57.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. From the 4, this is second down and 1. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Packers are pouring it on. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And into the end zone, it's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Matt Gay on for the point after.
This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
A big run there by Johnson. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Johnson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Johnson. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
On 3rd down, Johnson. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They run. It's Johnson. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Giovanni Bernard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Now a dump off here complete. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Complete to Duke Johnson. No gain on the play. Second and
Running from the gun, Johnson.
9-yard line.
He's going to have the first down past the 20. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 33.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Bridgewater. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one goes for 8 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Bridgewater now. Screen play, Johnson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Here's Bernard. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal. As some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run here with Bernard. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, third and goal.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check nickel.
They'll run it with Johnson. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a fourth and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got plenty to cash.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Give him 32 on the play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing left side, it's complete. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
30. First down, Green Bay.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Sam Hubbard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Green Bay, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, it'll be loss number 6 on the season for them. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.